Hey there, and welcome to Draw Anything and Everything. I'm your artist, Mickey Malarky. You know, I love all the different kinds of art out there. Where do people get their inspiration? Where do they get their amazing talent? You know, besides practicing, there's one step that everyone has to do, and that's to just try. All you need to make a really great picture is to have something to draw on, something to draw with, and a lot of enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm!
Well, what do you think we're going to get today? The imagination box can give us anything. Why don't we find out? Here we go. Okay, the first idea for today is hands. All right, we can work with this. Our second idea is scary. Ooh, we're going to make something spooky, I bet. Our third and final idea for today is drag? That's like when you pull something along the ground. Okay, that was a little tricky, but I think we can do it. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Let's get drawing. I hope you're feeling brave for this picture because there's so many things that could possibly happen. We have hands, scary, and drag. So if we're going to make a scary picture, we need a lot of bravery. I think I'm going to start by drawing one of my favorite things, a monster. And the beauty of monsters is that there's really no one way of drawing a monster. You can draw any different kind of monster and it's going to look perfect. There's no one way. So I think here I'm going to start with the creepy eyes, right? The nice scary eyes. And have the head come back like this. And one of the things I love about monsters is the giant teeth. So let's draw some giant teeth here and give our monster kind of an underbite. There we go. There we go. Nice big teeth on our monster friend. And I think I'm also going to give our monster some spots on the back of their head. Just something else that we can color in a little bit later on. And, you know, monsters, there's so many different ways that you can do things with them. I think in this case, I want to incorporate our ideas. And we know we have hands and we have drag. So, you know, why don't we move towards drawing our monster with nice long arms, right? And at the end of these long arms, I think what I'm going to draw are these massive, oversized hands, just gigantic, right? And we're going to have one finger kind of come up like this, and the other finger kind of come up like this, and the last finger would be three fingers on our monster here, coming up like this, and there is this long, creepy fingernail, another one, and another one. And of course, we're going to have that thumb just kind of sticking up here at the end, also with a finger. And, you know, we can just finish up the rest of the hand here. Give some knuckles. There's our knuckle for our monster friend. Look at the size of this hand. That's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? You can even, you know, add a little hair maybe. We can do whatever we want. And then we're going to have to finish up the body here. So I'm going to give him a nice lean body. How do you feel about a belly? I feel pretty good about it. We're going to give our monster friend a little belly here. And a nice little bum. Why not? And let's do the same thing with the other hand. We're going to have it come all the way down here. Right? And, I guess we have to figure out the rest of him. We'll do that in a minute. But we're going to have the rest of the hand come back this way. And again, we're going to have a finger here, another finger here. See, we're going to have one thing on top of the other. There's the fingernail, another one there, and another one over here. There's the other hand. And our monster, you know what? Instead of that being the hand, I'm going to turn this into a leg. And our monster friend is just going to be going out for a little stroll. There's leg one, and then leg two, which is going to be like this. And we're just going to make sure that the foot is in motion so we know that our monster friend is going for a walk. And this is the floor, right? So we are seeing here that there is some definite dragging happening as our monster is kind of walking along, enjoying themselves. And we now have our floor, our dragging, our scary monster. I think I'm going to pause here for a moment, right? And let's give our monster some color before we add some more to this picture. I don't know why, but I really feel like this monster needs to be some kind of pink and purple. It's just such a beautiful monster color. So let's give our monster the pink and purple treatment. There is the head as we go along here. Nice dark purple. And remember, we don't have to stop with just one color. Remember, I said pink and purple, so we're going to take the pink and we're also going to do a little bit of pink here along the side and bottom. We see when we use the two colors, the monster ends up having just a little bit more shape, a little bit more depth. It's not just one single color. We can also take our favorite blue-gray and give our monster's teeth a little bit of shape and shine. There we go. And let's continue with the body here. So some more purple. How do you feel about that? Let's use a lot of pinks and purples today. I think I really want to make sure that we capture our monster with a nice pink and purple kind of theme, right? So always pick a theme. So it all goes nicely together. There we go. And same thing with the pink, right? I can use it just a little bit, not too much, to give our monster a little bit of that look. There we go. Right? Isn't that beautiful? Now, giant hands. Let's keep going with the purple. I'm liking this look of their purple monster friend here. Right? So we're gonna go all the way across. Make sure we get this hand in. This is a very, very weird looking picture. I can tell you that right now. And I do find it a little scary to see hands this big on a monster this scary. And there's our pink again. Let's just give it just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit, so that our hand has more than one color. What do you think about these fingernails? How do you feel about a green, right? Green and purple and pink go really nicely together. So let's give our monster some green. And there you go. I think it's already really quickly coming together. Our floor, we can do our floor in any color we want. I'm going to use this pinkish gray, right? It doesn't come out as pink as the other colors, but I do like the way that it looks. It's better than just a straight gray. It's not quite as powerful as a brown, but I think that it gives us that nice look. So there's the start. We can now add anything we want. How do you feel about, since we're doing scary, let's draw some more scary stuff. How do you feel about a ghost? Right? And I've never really drawn a ghost. It's something I never thought about doing before, but I think here a ghost might be the way to go. And there's our ghost friend. Give one huge eye and another huge eye. And ghosts have this big circular mouth and going, woo. Anything else you want to add here? How about an eyebrow? And what else? What else could the ghost be holding? What could be something that is absolutely terrifying for a ghost to hold? Well, let's draw a hand. And while we think about it, we'll make sure that we have a nice fist here. We can put anything in this hand. I think what I'm going to put is a long fly swatter. Just because we can, right? And maybe this is why our monster friend is trying to move away as fast as he can from this terrifying ghost. Let's use our blue yay color to give it a little bit of texture here on the sheath part. Right there it is. Maybe a little bit of texture just here as well, and a little bit on the hand. Not too much, just a little bit. All right. We don't want to make our ghost anything other than a nice bright white ghost. And what color do you think the fly swatter should be? Have a nice blue. Yeah, let's go blue. There we go. You know, we could even put a little bit of blue on our ghost because we can. We can do anything we want when we're drawing. And we now have a very, very, very scary picture coming together. And we can say, "Oof," just like any other ghost does. But I think let's make it a little bit different. Whoop. That's what our ghost is going to be saying. Now, just to finish this up, I'm thinking that maybe it would be nice if the entire scene, the entire thing, is dark. We don't want to make it such a bright picture because this is a scary picture after all. So let's really add in that darkness. And I think that this will be a perfect way to wrap up this picture. There we go, there we go, and there we go. Now I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, because this is gonna be how we finish our picture. Do you know what I'm most afraid of? It's the weirdest thing, but ever since I was a kid, I've been afraid of tulips. So if this is a scary picture, I'm going to draw a tulip, which is something I never thought I would ever do. I don't even know what they look like. Kind of like this with some leaves, but that is, for me, just absolutely terrifying. And you know what color the tulips were at the side of my house when I was growing up? They were red. So I'm going to draw a red tulip here, which now, even if our monster friend wasn't scared of the ghost, I know this monster friend, just like me, was a little scared of the tulip. There's our scary picture, and I hope you liked it. I know, today's picture was a little scary, but hopefully not too scary. I mean, look at these people. I don't know about this guy, and I also don't know about this tulip. I'm not kidding when I say I used to be really scared of them when I was a kid. Thanks so much for drawing with me. It's been great fun, and I'll see you again next time. Take care now.